Hey, hey Ashley, this is Jared. It's good talking to you again. I just wanted to, I know I told you I'd film you another quick video just to kind of explain some different things about search engine optimization and paid ads and different things like that. So let's just get right into it. And let me just kind of adjust this a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Google, all right? And then we're going to type in, let's just say, um, termite um, inspection. Slidell, Louisiana. So this is something that uh obviously you would want to be visible for as an exterminator, especially in this time of the year. All right. Now, first thing that comes up was this new thing that's Google's doing. This is the Google Guaranteed. Okay. And you can tell that this is something because we're not going to click on any of these because this is going to cost these companies money. So we don't want to do that. Um, this is a sponsored post by Google. So Google sponsors this post. So this is something new they're running out. They're rolling out. They're trying it for different. Google's always been trying to get into the lead generation for the last few years. Um, so this is another way they're trying to kind of break into that market. Okay. Of course, they own Google, so they could just throw that right up there. Um, and so as we go down, we can see that right here, this says add. And right here, this says add. Okay, so this is JJ and this is Home Advisor. Okay, now right off the back, I know just by looking at this that JJ's budget is more expensive for this keyword than Home Advisor's budget for that particular keyword. So those two people are paying for ads. So if we were to click on this link, it would cost JJ money. Okay, and so we're not going to do that. Okay, so the next thing we come down, we see here, we see the map. And then if we come down, usually there are more ads. Okay, so these guys are paying for ads as well, but they're less likely. As a matter of fact, they're a lot less likely to get clicked. So much less likely that if they were my clients, I would say they're probably wasting their time because the chances of them getting clicked all the way at the bottom of the page are not as good. So they could be ranking higher in different keywords, but they're just, not, um, their chances of getting clicked are not bad, not as good. Now, 70%, the study shows that 70% of people will actually scroll through this. They've kind of been like trained in their brain to scroll right through this. The only time really people will click here is if it's something specifically they're looking for. And a lot of times, the reason why he might be at top is because if you look, I searched termite inspection, Slidell, Louisiana. Okay, so they know that, hey, this guy's Slidell. Um, and my keyword and his keyword exactly match. So he's a better match for me that I'm going to be looking for his service compared to Termite Pros Don't Overpay, right? This is more like, hey, find the best deal, click on us, use our service, and we'll find you the best deal. Which really, if you know anything about Home Advisor, they're not finding you the best deal. They're taking your information and they're selling it to companies like you and JJ and Arrow, and they sell that lead to you guys and then let you fight over it to give them the best deal. So, so this is what we call AdWords. All right, you can see they have the word ad. All right, and so we can see if this changes. And let's put termite service. Let's see if that changes stuff. Let's just see if it'll change the AdWords around. Okay, so as you can see, this guy right here, he was at the bottom of that last um, keyword search that we did. All right. And so now Angie's list was also at the bottom of that last keyword search. So Google will switch them up from time to time. If we go down, let's see if JJ is still down here in the other ads. So, okay, so JJ is not showing up on this ad. Now, depending on your budget, Google will um, show your ad a limited amount of times depending on your budget, because they know that, hey, if they show, say your budget set for $50 a day, and it's a high cost keyword where it might cost you $10 per click, well, they're going to space it out. They're not going to show your ad 5 different times, um, in case it gets clicked 5 times really early. So they want to spread out your stuff throughout the day to maximize your budget. They want to make sure that you're spending your allotted budget. You will spend your allotted budget when you do go to AdWords, and to kind of see a good result. In my experience on AdWords, you need to be spending at least 25 is the minimum dollars a day to maybe start seeing some results. So at $25 a day, it's $100 a week. Um, it usually goes over that. You're probably looking at a budget of about $600 or $700 for the month, if we don't run AdWords during the weekend. So, so that's AdWords. That's kind of how that's all set up. There's a lot of very, complicated and different things like that. But you can get very quickly have your company here, here, and here, or have your company here by just running an ad service campaign. Now, with AdWords, it is important to know kind of what you're doing, because there's negative keywords and there's keywords, and you need to know exactly what type of keywords you're looking for to get the most out of your money. Some of the ways that I do that for customers is I do something called, what I'll do is I'll spy on some of these bigger companies. And so what I mean by that, it's not anything illegal or anything like that. I'll go to this company, and you could actually go, I think they have some free searches. Um, I'll go to a company like this. And so what we'll do is we'll go back to Google, and we'll go to type in termite inspections, Slidell. All right, so we see JJ again. So what we'll do is we'll take JJ's information. All right, and we'll come over here and we'll put it, and we'll just kind of run a text. So when I'm running AdWords campaigns for people, I'll kind of come in here and see what's going on. Let's see if this is working again. This actually gave me trouble yesterday. Let's see, is it not doing anything? What's going on? Yeah, their servers might be down or something, because usually I'll pull something up. Let me check one more. Anyway, this is a program that will actually show me the history of all of their. I don't want to click on that. Almost clicked on that. This will show me the history of all of the ads that they've ran. Okay, and which ones were successful, which ones had the highest click rate, um, and different things like that. So it's very effective when you're trying to run an AdWords campaign. Paste. Yeah, it's not running. It must be something going on with this actual program, because it's not showing up in here anyway. But so when we do go forward and with an AdWord campaign for a company, I'll usually use that tool if it's working, and find the best keywords to use. That way we can actually focus on making sure that you're getting the most out of your money. Okay, so now let's go back to SEO, right? I know we had a couple different questions about paying to get to the top and versus paying to get to the top. Now, as you can see here, this is called the map. A lot of your business will come from the map. And if we come over here, I don't think I even went into your map. And so what I'll do, since I don't think I talked about your map, we'll actually go look at your map and kind of see what's going on. So really quickly, so this map will get you tons of calls, all right, if it's in that top 3 spot. Well, how do you get to the top 3 spot? Well, you have good reviews. That's great. You actually have a good few reviews. And just a couple really quick tips just for watching this video. I'll kind of give you a couple tips on how you can actually help this move up this. Map uses a couple different things. It uses the authority of your website, which right now is not that good. Your website's very nice. Just Google doesn't look at it as an authority in the space. So if you were to get that authority up, that kind of gives this clout. The next thing you need to be doing, which I see that you're not doing, is you need to be um, responding to every one of these reviews. Okay. You need to make sure that every review, good, bad, whatever, is responded to. Google wants to know that you are um, engaging with the clients, engaging with the people that are actually looking at this. Secondly, so that would actually help your rankings. Okay, so not only just getting reviews, but answering those reviews. Next is pictures. All right, so we have one, two, three pictures, and this right here is probably your home. So you might want to fix that. This is probably where you live. Um, so you don't necessarily want people to know, hey, this is a picture of my home. So there's a couple things you can do to get rid of that. But okay, so you have two pictures, and they look like they were both put in June of 2019. So a year ago, you put these two pictures in, one of a fly and one of a guy holding a pest. Okay, and if you were to come here and look at arrows, we'll do a real quick comparison of the few. Okay, you see he's not answering his reviews, but come over here, we can kind of look, and it doesn't need to be great pictures. It doesn't. It just he's got quite a few more pictures, but he still is lacking in pictures. Okay, he doesn't have a ton of pictures. So, but those couple little things will help you get there. So I do a service where we work just completely on this to move this up, but it doesn't work as well when we don't get to also work with the website. But I have had great success just moving these up in the rankings. There's tons of things that you can do to actually with Google Earth and Google Maps to make this move up in these rankings, which will absolutely make your phone ring. So this is the map. All right. So organically, you can move your listing up right up here in these top three to where nobody has to click more businesses. Google also offers a spot where you can buy the first top of this ad, okay, which might be an option because as of right now, no one is utilizing that service. So if I were a termite, or if I was an exterminator, that might be something I would look into, is because I see all these AdWords, but I don't see anyone buying AdWords here. So if you needed business right away, maybe purchasing a map ad would be the way to go. Okay, so what's next? What's next is organic listings. Okay, these top three will get somewhere in the lines of 70% of the total clicks on the first page. Okay, so 70% of the total clicks. This guy right here, termite pest control site L, will get 33% of the first clicks. Okay, because he's number one, and more than likely he is going to match the keyword. So we got termite inspection site L. So we have termite site L. So same thing here, termite site L, site L, termite, right? So he has the most authority, right? And he's the closest match to the keyword. And so Google tries to match these guys together. And so, we can change these keywords and put exterminator and see how it changes. Um, how it changes. JJ Text was first. Now we see his ad word again. And we see Terminex is first. All right, this has even changed. All right, so if we go down, Terminex is the first organic. Then we have some lead generation, and then JJ is number 5. Okay, so JJ number 5 is going down for the keyword of exterminator site L. And so some of the high level SEO stuff is where we take multiple keywords and we try to get number 1 in multiple keywords. Usually we start with one and then we move forward and continue to rank different pages and different services to where if anything pertaining to your business, you're in this top 3. So that's the power of organic, is that you're going to be getting, if you're here, 70% of the clicks. And the good thing about ranking organically is Terminex isn't paying Google to be in this spot. Now, they may be paying an SEO guy,